Feral Friday fuckers.
Sup, fuckers?
Sup, fuckers?
Ready?
Okay.
This is
how are
so
we starting
weird.
this?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome to the Feral Fridays podcast.
Welcome.
Welcome to the first episode. I'm Amber.
I'm Alex.
Yeah. We don't know what we're doing. So, TikTok and social media news. Alex Earl and Alex Cooper. They are collabing. That's like the collab of the century.
For real.
Like,
Unwell Network.
Unwell Network. I think that's Alex Cooper's network.
Yeah, the brand.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
I don't know much about them.
I don't know much about it either. I know that there's like controversy. You want to hear the controversy from it?
Yeah, I'm down with
So
that.
back when Call Her Daddy was Alex and Sophia, Sophia was the one to bring up the term unwell and like brand it, I guess. And now and then Sophia basically like got in a fight with Alex or whatever, and like they don't do the podcast anymore. And now Alex is like branding it. So there's a little TikTok tea.
Little TikTok tea. Speaking of TikTok tea, we got Brianna Chicken Fried and Zach Bryan.
Of all people to date, I'm so glad that Brianna's dating Zach and it's not another TikToker.
I mean, as she should. Nobody saw that one coming.
The timeline for that is so sketchy. Because everyone's like, oh, she like broke up with her boyfriend before she got with Zach, but she went to the Zach Bryan concert
With her boyfriend.
with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later is like hanging out with Zach Bryan in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
Basically, she was moving into Zach Bryan's house as she was moving out of her ex's, supposedly.
Okay.
And then there's more controversy with her having a necklace that could have been Zach Bryan's ex's necklace.
Did they ever debunk that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
They did.
It's just like
She's
the
had it
timeline
before.
is like
The
way
timeline was
too
crazy.
close. Yeah.
What else do we got?
They grill her for that on their podcast.
Oh, yeah.
They got on her ass for that. I feel so bad for her.
She's a queen.
For
But
real. In other news, Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy bought back all of his like rights to Barstool. He has 100% ownership of it.
again. Yeah, I don't know what much to talk about with Dave Portnoy.
He scares me.
Dave?
Yeah.
Why?
He's just
I love
like
Dave. I feel like he's an icon.
I feel like if you don't get on his good side, he'll like hate you forever.
Probably.
Did you hear the thing that he does with like the I don't know if it's like wine bottles or champagne bottles? He like puts his enemies' names on them. And then when they like have a downfall, he like opens the bottle and just like celebrates. He said this like a while ago. I don't know if it was like,
it's definitely not true, but like it's so
but
iconic.
imagine
If it was, that's
iconic.
yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, in sad news, Lil Tay and her brother allegedly passed away.
Yeah, we don't know if this is true or not. I know her parents posted on their Instagram though.
I think it is true, but they didn't disclose why.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's sad. She was so young.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like, I don't know. Things were like sketchy about it too because her YouTube bio. I think I showed you that before.
Oh yeah, her YouTube bio literally says
like
help.
That's like sketchy.
Okay, pause. Alex and I had thought that Lil Tay and her brother had passed away due to a post made on Lil Tay's Instagram account.
Yeah.
This is not true at all, though. Lil Tay and her brother are both alive. Lil Tay's Instagram account just got hacked, and the hacker decided to post that her brother and her had passed away. Okay, now back to the podcast.
And sadly, also Angus Cloud passed away.
Angus Cloud. That was like
That's my heart.
because like okay, I didn't really follow him on Instagram, but like I watched Euphoria, so like I mean like I was a fan of him, but like I don't know, I didn't follow him on Instagram. I feel bad because then when I go to like post like R.I.P. Angus Cloud, people are gonna be like, you don't even follow him. I'm like, but I watch him in like one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
It's like so sad.
Yeah, he was such a good guy too, from what everyone says.
Yeah.
So it sucks. And his dad just passed away too, so
Yeah. That's so sad.
it's very sad.
Aw.
Then we'll move on.
Make
Next
things
topic?
happy.
A better topic than sad news.
College.
College.
Moving back into college. How do you feel? Penn Stater now?
Feel good.
I feel good.
It's gonna be
Best school
different.
ever. I can vouch.
If you guys don't know what
Whatever.
school to go to,
Penn State.
Penn State is the
all
school.
the way.
So we got our do's and don'ts for Penn State.
Do's and
And not even just Penn State, for college in general.
You want to start off the list?
Definitely do not party every single night as much as you want to. Definitely don't,
No.
but party.
Party hard, but not all the time.
Definitely not all the time.
Yeah, I definitely fell into that trap of partying a little too hard.
Yeah,
Not a
It-
good idea.
yeah.
Not good
no,
for ya.
definitely not.
But you should go to all the tailgates, even if you don't go to the game.
Oh, definitely. The tailgates are probably one of the best parts.
Especially at Penn State, the energy there is insane.
It's wild. Like, you could just walk around to every single tailgate.
Random people will be like, "Hey."
Not every school has tailgates, but majority of them do.
Yeah.
But Penn State tailgates are wild.
Tailgate's probably better than the game, except
Yeah.
Whiteout. Whiteout's amazing.
I love watching football games, but the tailgates are just, like,
10 times
unmatchable.
better.
The food, too.
Oh my god, yes.
And then definitely do not try to go into a bar with a fake.
The cops will get called.
Yeah,
I mean-
definitely don't. Like, there's, like, it really depends on what school you go to. But definitely don't. It's not a good option.
I
For
mean-
schools like Penn State, definitely don't.
I don't know from experience about the cops getting called, but my friends definitely have had their fair share of fines and like tickets written from cops for using fakes. So
Yeah, and it's not a pretty ticket. So if I were you, I would definitely not do that. Yeah,
do
seriously.
stay organized. Like, remember that you're there for school, and stay organized to make sure that you stay on top of things, hold yourself accountable.
That goes along with partying, because
Oh yeah.
when you party a lot, you don't usually keep all your stuff organized. I mean, you could, but definitely if you're gonna party a lot, organize your
organized.
stuff.
The best thing I ever did before going out to the frats was I would set up my pajamas on my bed, and I would put my micellar water with my cotton pads on my desk, ready to go. And then I
That's
would
smart.
put my chair next to my bed with all like my nighttime necessities. And the second I got home, it's like shoes off, and I just like go through all the stuff that I laid out.
Bedtime.
It definitely made life a little bit like easier after going out.
Definitely have like a planner too. Like keep everything organized.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you literally are gonna forget you have a test the next day, or you're gonna forget to study, or you're gonna forget you had homework. It's usually the big things you forget too, like
Oh my God,
tests.
yeah.
and
I almost
stuff.
forgot I had a test once. I'm so glad I like wrote it down and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I wish I
I've
like
done my fair share of missing tests because of going out. So
yeah, I wish I like planned my day like not minute by minute, but like hour by hour. Like the people that do like their
Yeah.
hour breakdowns. That
oh
definitely
yeah,
would have helped.
100%. Yeah. Definitely do not do. This is. I have been in this predicament.
So have I.
Do not.
So bad.
If you are going to go out and you are going to bring somebody home with you,
Tell your roommate.
tell your roommate.
Let
Like
them leave.
don't do stuff with your roommate
In the room.
Like you don't know if they're actually sleeping.
'Cause
Like you don't
they're-
know if they're awake.
10
like,
times out of 10 they're not sleeping.
And majority
They're
of the
awake.
time, it's just like you don't want to see that with your roommate either.
Yeah.
Like don't do it to them. Trust. It's not a fun place to be. I've been in that predicament, and I don't want to be there again.
Like kissing is fine. If you guys are kissing, okay.
Like just turn on like a TV show. Or
Yeah,
something so I
like-
don't gotta hear nothing.
But anything past that,
Like just call me up. Just be like,
I'm fine with
leave.
leaving. I mean, as long as I don't have like a early test, I'm fine with leaving.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can go somewhere else. Like I'm fine with that. If you want
Yeah.
the room, like code word.
I feel like also that goes into like being mutual. Like you'll leave the room for me, I'll leave
I'll
the room for you. And like that's just what's like
Especially
expected.
guys, you should definitely have a code word because I've met so many men that don't have code words with their
Oh, yeah.
friends. It's just not a good time.
Yeah. Well, I was like,
Like,
I was supposed to go over this guy's place, and he's like, my roommates are here, but you could still come over. I'm like, you don't tell your roommates to leave, and he's like, no.
yeah, one
I'm
of them
like-
had, it was actually at Penn State. He was like, my roommate's still in the room.
I'm like, what?
And I was like,
That's so uncomfortable.
nah, like my friends are outside, gotta go.
Yeah. Like, not only for the roommate, but for, like, you. Like, imagine, like, you're just, like, there, and you're like, oh. Like, hey. Random roommate.
Yeah, imagine being the roommate not knowing too. Like,
That's
obviously, if you're
awkward.
not close with your roommate, definitely set this code word. But if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like one of your best friends,
Just be like, hey, you gotta leave.
be like, yo, you gotta leave. Like, set a
Like-
code word though for a fact.
Yeah.
Definitely set a code word.
What else? Don't go out the night before test. I feel like this is controversial because all the best parties happen the night
The
before
night before
test.
test, especially
Finals
at the end of
week.
the year.
Finals week in first semester. There's always formals before test,
Oh yeah.
and it like, do you go to the formal and like have a good time, or do you study? I feel like you shouldn't go. As long as like, well, if you studied and you're prepared, you should go and have fun. But like, if you even think that you're not gonna do well,
You got an 8 a.m. test.
Oh,
you
yeah.
should not be going out the night before because you most likely will not wake up
your ass should be at home studying
or sleeping.
or sleeping.
I don't know. I would just say that because as much as you want to have fun, you're not going to have that much fun when you're going to be failing your classes.
Oh yeah,
It's not going to be fun anymore.
Or when you're waking up at like 7 in the morning trying to cram study.
Oh, yeah.
Cram studying does not
Stressing
work.
yourself out more when you'd rather be prepared and have a good night out. That
Oh,
just
yeah.
goes along with keeping your stuff organized.
Oh yeah.
Next up, first day moving advice.
First day moving in is the most exciting and stressful day of your life.
Especially the week coming up to it.
Oh my god, especially if your parents are like hands-on with moving you in. They're like, "Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you need?" I'm like, "I've got this all settled. You don't need to do a thing."
Make
and they
sure
like
you don't forget anything. No.
stress you out. Yeah, don't forget anything. Your parents will ship it back to you. I've tried.
Definitely do not bring every single thing.
Yeah, bring
You
the most
won't.
important things.
Don't bring everything. Bring the most important things. Like bring your laptop. Bring a majority of your clothes. Don't bring all of it.
Your
You don't
cute
need all of
clothes.
it. Bring your party clothes if you're planning on going out.
Yeah. Bring nice clothes that you could go out to dinner with too, because that's the biggest mistake I made. I only brought party tops and like ripped jeans, and I had to buy like business clothes. I'm a business major. I did not bring any business clothes. Biggest mistake ever.
Dresses, all that type of
Dresses,
stuff.
like nice pants. I went to a business conference wearing Shein clothes because I forgot to like bring business clothes. And like when we went to Easter like lunch, I was wearing like a bodysuit and ripped jeans because that's all I had.
Yeah,
like
so
all I had
definitely
was party
plan prior.
clothes.
And if there's so many necessities you need going into college in the first place.
But most of that stuff could be bought when you get there.
Yeah, like if you're moving into a dorm, I would definitely advise you like certain things that you definitely don't know you need that you definitely need is like a laundry bag to carry all your laundry
Oh,
to like the
100%.
laundry room because it's a hassle.
Don't like skimp out on it.
Yeah, like it's literally like
Cheap
a
ones
$10
break.
bag. I
Yeah.
would just
Buy it.
buy it. It's worth it. Trust it's worth it.
Oh yeah. More Penn State specific advice and news, I guess. I'll start off with the news. RIP Sheets.
Buy Sheets.
My favorite place ever.
Sheets was
After
so
a
good
night
there
out.
too.
Like the dollar hot dogs. RIP.
$1 glizzy.
I just don't get why they closed. They got so much business.
Now the Sheets is like a little bit away.
Yeah, it's close to my apartment. My apartment's by like the Walmart.
That's for our Penn State news.
Our Penn State
Not all of
news.
it, but paper.
Penn State specific advice.
Go to the Whiteout games.
Worth it. 100%. I don't care if you didn't get season pass tickets. Spend the $100-something on a whiteout ticket. Your friends could sneak you into the student section. They don't really care.
Definitely
Go to the whiteout
go to
game.
the whiteout game.
It's like they say it's a once in a lifetime experience, and then you always have those people that are like, but you get to experience it 4 times because you go here for 4 semesters or 4 years. And I'm like, it's not the same. Every single time, it's like as if you never went before. Like, I mean, I only went once, but
Yeah.
it's like the best experience ever.
I've never been to a whiteout game, but I will be this year. So if you're in Penn State,
Lucky.
I'll be there.
I'm not going this year.
But she will still be there.
I'm going to the tailgate. I'm not going to the game though. I don't have student tickets.
And definitely take advantage of the free things. I don't know much about all this,
I
but
can
she does.
speak from
so
experience. I don't know. I don't want to like take over, but
I know.
I'll give some a little advice.
I know a little bit about the second one. That's about it.
Yeah. The IM has a bunch of free classes that you could sign up for online. I don't know the specific website, but it is definitely worth it. I wish I went to more. I went to 1 yoga class, and that was it. But it was a really good time. I went because it was like required for a class, but I wish I went to more. They have like Soul Cycle classes, Zumba classes, like a bunch of free shit. Just go to them, even if you don't think you're gonna like it. Your tuition pays for it, so why not
Might as
go? Like,
Definitely go to the move-in. Move-in? Did they say
moving
move-in?
on,
I
yeah.
don't know, but just like whatever.
Yeah.
The Moving On. Definitely go to the Moving On concert. It has probably some of the greatest artists, like Jack Harlow. I don't know who was there years before, but I do know Jack Harlow was there.
Yeah. Who else? This
Every
year was
college
like,
usually has a concert.
yeah.
I would
We
say
also
every-
had Kyle come in the first semester. That was
Yeah.
pretty fun. Traumatizing experience for me because of other situations, but
Oh boy.
yeah.
But I would definitely say you should go to those, and there's also a lot of concerts that are going to be around the area, like A Boogie's coming this year, which I
Yeah.
am going to.
Kelsey Ballerini was at the Bryce Jordan Center last year.
Ross Lynch was also running around
Ross
town
Lynch.
last year. which I
The Kid
wish I
Leroy was there last
The
year.
Kid Leroy
That's the
also.
one concert that I regret not buying tickets for, and I was like, I'm gonna save money. I'm not gonna go. No, I should have gone. I should have spent that. It was like $45 for a student ticket or something like that.
That's like A Boogie.
yeah. Movie nights.
don't
So
know
I
much
found
about
this out through someone in her campus, which is like the organization that I'm a part of. And they said that there's a website. I don't know the specific one. If I could find it by the time we upload this, I'll put it in the like the description or whatever. But there's a website or like Instagram page where they tell you like when they do free movie nights at the hub, and it's in like Alumni Hall, and they do one almost like every week or something like that. And even if it's not a good movie, it's free.
That's good.
Like, it's free. You don't gotta pay for it. You just hang there and chill with your friends. Why not go?
Might as well. I mean, I don't know much about this next one, but it seems interesting.
I wish I went to this one. I regret not going. Sex toy bingo is the probably weirdest thing for college to have, but I give them props because it's definitely creative. It's bingo about sex history and like safe sex and like STDs, and when you win, or like it's trivia. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's bingo
It
exactly. I
probably
think
is
it's
I
trivia.
don't know though.
And when you win a sex toy of your choice. Which, like,
It's something.
why would Res Life give that out? I don't know, but they're kind of iconic for that.
That's very iconic.
And if you go to Penn State and you want to go to sex toy bingo, it's always in East. I don't know if it's in their commons, but it's always somewhere in East. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. But I don't know. But I will know. Maybe.
Maybe. Pollock Testing Center is our next piece of advice. Don't cheat. Number one, you think you can get away with it. There's cameras everywhere.
Don't.
And the amount of times I've seen
don't.
people pull out their phone, like, you're going to get in trouble. Like, it's not worth it. Especially if you're in the Smeal College of Business. They don't tolerate that at all. Don't do it. Not worth it. Also,
Don't.
if
Period.
you have a test scheduled in Pollock, and you're like, oh, I really wish I had another hour to study. And you go onto your testing center like thing, like on the website, and it's like time available, and like there's times later in the day and there's slots available for those. You can change your time. I used to do this all the time. I would like wake up, have a 8 a.m. or not 8 a.m. but like 9 a.m. test, look at it and be like, oh, there's time available for like 12. I'm going to change it to 12. And then 12 would roll around and I'm like, I really don't feel like going. Let me change it to later. And like the latest you could take a test there is, I don't know. I think they close at 9.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
9 o'clock.
I would take tests and then like come home and like get ready to go to the frats because I would push it off all day.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Game day.
Best part about fall semester.
It's definitely game day. That's
yeah.
like one of the best things about fall.
You excited for
100%.
game day?
I love football, so 100% excited for game day. I will be at every single game.
College football is something different. Like,
It's just different.
It just
Like you
hits different.
need to attend.
The vibe at college games, especially
Immaculate.
big like schools like the SEC, Big Ten. I'm not talking about like Pac-12 or like whatever's left of the Pac-12 because like RIP. But like SEC games,
Crazy. They're crazy.
Big Ten games. Penn State's definitely number one. I don't care what anyone says. Everything else is
No, the
after.
tailgates are actually immaculate there.
Yeah. You
But-
need to learn the chant for like when the
We
football.
are
No,
Penn
the.
State. I got it.
The
Oh, I know that
wait, no,
actually.
not
I
that
do
one.
know that.
The yeah. We are Penn State.
I do kind of know that
yeah.
one. Not much though. And then definitely, you gotta if you're going to tailgates or game day, you gotta get a game day outfit.
Oh yeah.
There's a
100%.
tailgate outfit, game day outfit, like they're the same thing, obviously, but we'll insert some images,
Examples, but
examples of our friends or us game day fits though. Definitely represent
oh yeah.
for sure.
And it doesn't have your stuff doesn't have to say your school team. It could be like cute stuff. I see
Just
people
be
wear
the color,
like
though.
matching like athletic sets, but like cute ones.
For example, here's a Penn State shirt.
Simple. You can get a shirt from McLanahan's downtown and just crop it.
I actually have a shirt, but it is with one of my friends from there, so it's still in Penn State.
That's all right.
So I'll get it this year. I'll get it in actually. When we post this, it'll be Friday.
So like
I'll be
3
getting in
days?
like 5 days. I'm leaving on
Yeah.
Thursday, so
I'm leaving on Thursday. Hey.
so
And you should come over. My apartment has a pool.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna be a change of residence though from here. I'll have my own apartment and she'll have her own apartment,
Woohoo.
but we're gonna be filming in her apartment, I believe.
Gonna
correct?
set up a little studio in the corner of my room.
Yes. So that'll be cool.
A little Feral Friday studio. Are you rushing this fall?
Yes.
You're rushing? You excited?
Very.
Any ideas on what sorority?
Not sure yet, but I am going to look around for
I was
sororities.
gonna rush, but
This year we can get the academic weapon on here.
academic. Imagine we get our podcast big
Academic
enough.
what?
Well, he graduated, but he'll probably
He
come
graduated
back.
this year?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be back with
he'll
Skybury.
definitely be back, bro. The fact that
I
he
have
brought
photos with
Skybury to the
Skybury.
Penn State campus is like iconic.
I have photos with her.
Do you really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Kelly was on her YouTube video.
Wait, what?
Actually, I videoed it also. I have it too.
That's so crazy.
And then
I
they
didn't
told
get to
me,
meet her.
yeah, they told me to riz her up.
All right.
She asked, and I was just like,
You're like,
I didn't say anything, but
I wouldn't be able to riz her up. I don't got riz.
I ain't gotten riz either. I don't,
No.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
got
All
riz.
the
I'm just
guys
like-
even tried.
I'm just like, hey.
Yeah, she was like, well, Kelly got axed. That's one of my
Uh.
friends. She got axed to riz her up, and they were like, nah, Alex got this.
Uh,
And I was like, no, I don't. Rush talk.
Rush talk. Bama rush talk. I'm both jealous and sorry for those girls. Jealous because like they look like they're having the time of their life.
Oh my God, yes. They look like they're having such a good time always.
But
And
sorry,
I know people that go there, so it's kind of crazy.
but like I'm sorry because like they spend so much time just for like a week of like worth of like whatever.
Sororities are probably expensive there.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know people that, like, that they got such good scholarships, like, from the school that they decided to rush.
Yeah.
But, like, they probably wouldn't have rushed if they didn't get good scholarship.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so expensive. And Penn State sororities are expensive, but they're on the cheaper side of sororities. Like, when I was looking to join a sorority back in the spring, she was like, it's fine.
She just went
She
zoom in
zoomed.
real quick.
When I was looking to join a sorority back in the spring, the starting cost was like $600 a month,
Yeah.
and I didn't have a
month?
job.
Wait,
a month,
hold
or
up.
not a month, a semester.
That's
A
wild.
semester. But still, $600 a semester breaks down to like $300 or $200 a month.
Yeah.
That's still so expensive.
Still expensive, but I know in Bama, it is a few grand.
Yeah. People
Total.
hire like people like, what are they called? Like the rush counselors, or whatever. Like in
what?
Texas, they have people that like professionally like prepare you and your parents to like rush to
That's
like
wild.
allow
I've never
you to,
heard
like,
about that.
get in whatever sorority you want. Invite only frats. Not ready for that again. That sucked.
I know a decent amount of people from there, so I think we'll be
We'll be fine.
golden.
I
Yeah.
feel like you make friends with people more than I do. So as long as I
No,
stick
not
with you,
really.
Or I don't-
I just became very outgoing in the past probably like year and a half, so I kind of just talk to anyone.
yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really friends with frat guys, but that's also because I frat hopped so much that I never got to, like, see the same ones every single time.
Yeah, I have a friend from. I have two friends from that one frat. I don't know what it was called. They had the inflatable animals last time though. Me, you, Kelly, and a few other people went there.
Not Theta Chi.
I don't know what it was. They
It's
had like
not
the
there,
DJ stand, and
Kai.
we were gonna go up to the front. And I have a bunch of photos from there with inflatable stuffed animals.
I know
and
exactly what
stuff.
you're talking about with the inflatable palm tree.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they had, like,
yeah,
the
yeah,
downstairs. You guys thought I went missing.
yeah. She
and
went
I
to the
went to
bathroom
the
downstairs, and we
bathroom.
thought she was missing. We were
Oh, should
hunting
we
for
tell
her
some
around
frat
the whole place.
stories?
There's some crazy frat stories. I have some from my own other experiences of college.
Oh my God.
Last time I went out, actually, I don't even know. When I went to Penn State, because I've been there a few times, we had a whole 4-day bender weekend, and it was
God.
fucking wild. It was completely wild.
Was that blue white game?
Yes. It was so wild.
Bro, all I remember is I went to Bella's room after the blue white game. Me and Kelly took naps, and like I was in Kylie's bed and Kelly was in Bella's bed.
Got back up and we
I
partied again.
No, I got up, put my shoes on, didn't say a word, and just like left. And all I remember is like waking up in my dorm the next morning. I
Oh,
slept
yeah, you
through
went home.
I slept through the whole frat
went out
party.
again,
I didn't
though.
go out. And we were supposed to go out to like 2 different frats that night or something like that. I didn't go out. And then like I didn't go out like 3 days after that cuz like you guys continued to go out that weekend. I did not go out at all.
Yeah, we went out like the whole weekend.
No.
I don't know.
That was
I went-
actually the last time I partied in Penn State. I didn't party after that. All the other stuff I never went to. I stayed in my room cuz I was so behind in work.
I had a
like-
good time every time I was in Penn State. Like, we have stories of random people asking us to go to their apartment to go swim in the pool. That never happened. I didn't go. So I
Ye-
don't.
They definitely live in the standard.
Yeah, so they were like, come over to my friend's apartment, and we were like, nah.
That's
Definitely the
creepy, though.
best thing is the pizza there. I love the pizza there.
Pizza at like 1 in the morning or like eating the pizza normally?
1 in the morning.
Okay, yeah. Then Canyon Pizza is like
Canyon
the shit. I
is
love
the
it.
place.
And DB Dough? Did you go to DB Dough?
DP Dough is good too. I had a DP Dough where
A
I
little
was at a point.
calzone.
Yeah,
So good.
definitely.
What
Canyon is
else?
the place to be. What other
College
good stories,
pizza.
though?
College. Oh my god. once me and like my whole friend group or whatever, and like Bella and Bella's boyfriend, Alex, we were coming back from one of the frats, and I was like, let's get pizza, because College Pizza was right by Bella's apartment. So we went to
Yeah.
College Pizza, and this guy bought my friends a whole ass pie. And he's
As
like,
he
can I have a
should.
slice? And we were like, no.
What?
we said no. We were like, no.
That's wild.
It was like the mac and cheese slice.
You were like, nah, you can't
Nah.
get none.
They were creepy too. They were like, we were like, how old are you? And they're like, we're 25. They were like 30-year-olds. They're like, yeah, I go to Penn State. But they had like, I forgot
That's
who we
wild.
versed that week, but they had like the opposite teams like
Yeah.
merch on or whatever. I'm like, you're definitely here for the game.
Yeah, a lot of people fight on the main road
Oh man, yeah.
about after a game, and it's not pretty.
Um,
So last time I was there, they had a huge fight across the street, and one of my friends got very pressed, even though she didn't go to the school, and it was funny though.
oh my god.
It was funny.
Or when they shut down Beaver Ave after we won against Purdue. That was like, I
Yeah.
wish I went. I was like on my way there, and they were like, the cops are here. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going anymore. Have fun, guys. Like,
Yeah, definitely parties there are wild. I would say definitely try to get to know a lot of frat people before you go, just because they do have a lot of invite onlys, and that's
socialize
the
with
same
them.
with a lot of frats in different schools.
Yeah. There's a lot of house parties in Penn State too. You just gotta like be friends with them. Like, there's always parties at the station, but like you have to like be friends with them.
Yeah. We will be adding clips along
Of the
as we do
parties.
weekly
Weekly, Oh.
vlogs. Well, vlogs, not even vlogs.
just like
weekly
a little
pods.
Yeah.
We will be adding clips in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just
we
some
gotta
Fun clips, and just crazy activities that we do.
shenanigans.
Like bull riding, shenanigans for real.
Yeah, more you than me. I got a full-time job.
I'm gonna have one too, so it's probably gonna be.
Gap year never sounded worse in my life than right now.
I think that it's just gonna get more wild as the podcast goes on.
Oh,
It's just gonna
100%.
get crazier, and there's just gonna be more story times of us, and just
Especially if this pod like grows and like people actually like subscribe, which if you're watching you should subscribe. Like,
definitely
the more crazy
no harm, no foul.
Yeah, the more crazy shit gets, the more crazier guests we can have on.
Oh yeah, the crazier
Uh,
it gets, like
it's gonna be insane.
it's gonna be wild. Like, you know how many people visit Penn State?
Oh my god, there's so many TikTokers that visit.
TikTokers are there all the time.
We definitely have to like.
So we're definitely
Find
gonna
a few.
invite some.
I hope
I know
Brad
a
Kraut
few.
comes back to Penn
Brad
State.
Kraut.
I hope he comes back to Penn State
I
and
have
just
a
like
few
chills
TikTok
with everyone.
friends that we could always talk to
Yeah, we can invite them.
and
Be
invite
like,
them
come
onto
to this
the pod,
frat party.
especially if drama is surrounding them.
Oh my god, 100%.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk to them because I have a few of them on
The little
some
Snapchat.
little
Yeah.
Snapchat. I have a few of them.
Alright.
So
I guess that's it.
thank you for watching the Feral Fridays.
Podcast.
Oh, I forgot about podcast. Thank you for watching the Feral Fridays podcast.
If you guys like this episode and want more from us, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.
Comment down below what you want to see next.
Oh yeah.
Questions or things you want to see in the
Questions.
video in general,
Oh yeah.
especially about Penn State.
Things you want to see us do, crazy shit. And like the video.
Make sure to also follow us on our Feral Fridays podcast social media,
They'll be in the description down below.
or they'll be at the end of the video.
Or at the end of the video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Also, we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, this is it's
Just
just gonna get more wild. as
Two
it goes
college
on.
kids
Two college kids making it.
doing random shit.
Doing it. We're doing it.
Alright, see you guys later.
See you guys eventually.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have something serious. Let us know if we did an extended audio version only on like Apple Music, would you buy it? Like, let us know. Like, where
Let
we get
us
into
know.
like deep shit. Let us know.
We'll
Comment
get into
below.
deep talks, and we'll talk about some of these episodes might not even be just the podcast part, or we'll add more in, but it might
Yeah.
just be story times of
Story
like
time.
crazy fucking stories
Oh,
that happen,
yeah.
because we could probably make hour-long videos on those.
Crazy fucking stories of like frat parties.
So
That's
if you
all
want
I
to
did
see
in
more,
college,
if you want to
so-
see more, get ready for fucking silly week, because
Oh yeah.
next time we post another video after this one, it will be fucking silly week's video.